Well, Brendan, you come to a new team, you've been out of the league for a year, you want to make a good first impression. 3 goals in 2 games, kind of hard to top that. You got to be pretty happy with how it started for you.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was just looking to come in and play my style of game, and you know, I said it a little bit already. I've had a relationship with Tip before in Arizona, so it's nice kind of coming in and knowing him and Jimmy, how they coach, and so yeah, it definitely makes it a little bit easier. And yeah, I've been last couple games, a good start, but yeah, just focusing on each shift as it comes. I know it sounds a little bit cliche, but that's really all I do.
Having that relationship with Tip, I don't know, do you have a conversation? Does he just say, this is what I want from you, don't worry about trying to do too much? How does that conversation go, and maybe what do you feel you need to do? Like, you had 3 pretty good years in the NHL, and you seem statistically as a guy who should be in the NHL.
Yeah, I mean, we've had conversations. I think the thing with Tip, for me, which is really great, is he's very black and white. He tells it how it is, which I can respect a lot, and you always know where you stand, good or bad. So I respect him a ton. He helped me break into the league and gave me my first opportunity, and I'll always be grateful for that. And I'm grateful for this opportunity too, to come here and try and help the team and get in and show kind of what I'm all about.
Brendan, obviously 3 goals in 2 games has got to be really nice. But is it going to be what you do at your own end of the rink and being responsible defensively and things like that are going to eventually give you a spot in this lineup?
Yeah, again, I think that's the thing. Like with Tip's teams, he really wants guys playing that 200-foot game, and for me, I think that's the last thing, like over the last year and a half or so since I've been out of the NHL, that I've really kind of worked hard on, and stealing pucks and things like that. That I think I've added a whole nother dimension to my game. So yeah, it's worked out decently well so far, and I just look to keep putting in good efforts and going forward.
Being good at your own end of the rink, does that take kind of video, or how do you kind of improve your defensive side of the game?
Yeah, a bit of video. I mean, you know what, to be honest, I think a lot of it is timing and reps. And for me, I think it was a great thing getting to go to Swiss last year, because during the whole kind of COVID period, I really had time to assess with my dad and my family, with them all involved in hockey, and my dad being former NHLer and stuff like that. We really assessed where I was at that point, and what improvements I could make, what stuff I can get rid of, and blah, blah, blah. And I think going to Swiss, I could kind of put all that stuff and see what worked, what didn't from my kind of experience during COVID. And, now after that, kind of coming here and trying to do the same thing here. So, yeah, to answer your question, though, sorry I was rambling on a little bit, but yeah, I think for me, just a lot more timing and trying things.
Hi, Brendan. Daniel Nugent-Bowman from The Athletic. I'm just curious about a little bit more about that Switzerland experience. Was it, I mean, you obviously, I'm sure you want to be in the NHL, but was it nice to kind of clear your head a little bit and experience the things from a news perspective?
Yeah, it was awesome. You know what? I think if any year going over, that was, for me, it was a good year, just based off of how short the NHL season was, and things like taxi squads and all that. And so for me, coming off the year in Detroit where we didn't have a great year and stuff, it was great to get over there, get in a new environment, very positive environment, and like I said, put a lot of things to the test. And really over there, I played as much as I've ever played as far as minutes-wise and stuff, so really kind of got the mojo back and got confidence, and yeah, so it was a great experience for sure.
I know you're a pretty worldly guy. I'm sure there are worse spots in the world.
Yeah, definitely. I lived in a good spot. The team put me in Lugano as well, which is about 45 minutes away. So, yeah, great lifestyle over there. I mean, I have zero complaints about the country. Maybe a couple speeding tickets here and there that, you know, they could have raised the speed limit a little bit in certain areas, but apart from that, no, yeah, it was a great experience.
Watch out for radars here, right?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Luckily, I don't have a car. I ain't driving around here, so.
Go. I'm just curious what about, you know, you've had the same two line mates for the last two games. What has that meant to you, and how has that helped maybe any kind of transition that you've had getting going here in Edmonton?
Yeah, no, it's great. Anytime you can, you know, build a little bit of chemistry. I know it's even preseason and guys are kind of chopping and changing, but it just makes it a little bit easier. Playing wise, just kind of knowing, you know, where guys are on the ice and what spots they like to be, where they don't like to be, and obviously with Turris and Shore, they're both experienced players, great NHLers. So yeah, it's a privilege to play with those guys, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I just try and make the most out of it, and you know, let them play and get to the areas for them.
It's only been a couple of preseason games, but are things going as kind of smoothly as you hoped, or did you expect there would be a readjustment period?
You know what? I didn't have any expectation, good or bad. I just treat every day as an opportunity. You never know what comes about. So I think that is the thing with going over to Switzerland. You realize that every day is a great day in the NHL, and so I'm coming back with a lot of gratitude and humility towards just being around here every day and being around the top guys and competing. So sorry, I rambled on. What was your question there?
No, you were going pretty good, actually. Just on the adjustment, it's only been a couple of games.
Yeah,
pretty seamless for you.
Yeah, no, I don't think I really expected any. I really just taking it day by day, and you know, trying to do my best each and every day. And like I said earlier, I know that sounds very cliche, but you know, I'm not thinking too much in the past or the future. It's just trying to stay very present on this time.
Do you have to prove anything to yourself, or are you for sure thinking that you're back and you've always belonged in this league, and here you are?
Again, I mean, I'm not out here to prove anyone wrong or right or whatever. I'm just here to play hockey, and you know, I'm here to work my hardest every day for the coach and for the team, and whatever comes about. You know, I'm not out there to, like I said, you know, do all whatever and anything external. You know, I'm here focusing on what I can do to help everyone here and to get better every day.